What's up, guys, and welcome back to the AI only battle. Lots is still going on in this world. I don't think we've had like a peaceful time since the first war broke out, and there are still wars breaking out all the time, although this is probably the most peaceful it's been in a while. France just had something happen. Where'd it go? France declared, everyone's declaring war on Greece now. Egypt somehow has units in the Black Sea. I don't know what's going on here, but everyone's sort of racing to take over Greece. The Huns grabbed this in a peace deal from France. I don't know what France was doing really, but now the Huns have a reason to go borders with Germany and Spain and France, which means probably a reason to go to war with all three of them at some point, and probably take more cities in peace deals if the AI is going to continue to be stupid. But other than that, oh, what's going on? Oh, okay, I don't know what happened there. It just started taking control. Okay, so let's watch the fall of Sparta. I don't think any other cities are near to falling right now, so we'll focus on this one for a minute. Hopefully by the end of this video we should get to turn 200 and we can check over the info addict, see what's going on in the world. It's been quite a while now. I think it was back on like video 3 or 4 when we last checked them. And Chile have peaced out with the Inca, and they didn't lose anything, so they've got a lot of cities, so Chile should be able to maybe come back from this stronger than the Inca. How is this bit of the world looking? Okay, Germany did grab that stuff, I was just checking. Yeah, we don't want to scroll through all that. Let's just go over here and see. I think Germany have peaced out in the last video, so I'm pretty sure it's just going to be Poland who grabs this, which is going to mean Poland are looking very strong as well as Germany, who are doing well now. Which means France should probably be worrying even more. Britain are okay, because at least they've got their capital on an island. But the problem is Leeds and Birmingham are not. And they could probably get taken by France if they're not careful. Don't know what Spain are doing. Really, there's lots of space here, but they're not taking it. But, let's see, did Poland... Okay, I think Poland's turn is coming up now. Just Ethiopia. Oh, maybe not. Pretty sure it is. Is there anything else going on? Swear there's one more city. I don't know. It'll tell us if anything happens. Morocco. Okay, here we go. Poland. That was okay. Next term, Poland will be in control of Sparta, which means the Soviet Union can probably start worrying a little bit about Poland being probably stronger than them, and it means there's a new challenger maybe to the Huns. Obviously not right away. What the? Why? The Huns, why? They've built 7 caravels. Oh, yep, 7 caravels in the Caspian Sea, but they can't get out. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, next turn. What else is going on? Let's do our quick update on how Australia are doing. Although they can now sail over the deep sea, so soon they will be able to. They should be settling other places soon, hopefully. Okay, that what? Germany. Germany snuck in. They obviously weren't at peace. Germany let Poland do all the work, snuck in, and stole Sparta. Oh wow. Well, that's pretty big. Because if Germany hold on to this, then and take Athens maybe as well, then they'll probably be a lot stronger than Poland. Wow. Oh my God, Germany. That was such a dick move. Germany pulled out everything. Literally, and then just sent one, well they sent a few crossbowmen, but one horseman and got the job done. Look, everywhere around it is just Polish units. Oh my. Poland must be mad. I can just imagine like the Polish leader in his little room just being told that they failed and Germany snuck in, and him like getting mad, destroying some stuff. Anyway, what are the Huns doing? They have all their army over here, and not much over here, so they should be worried about. Vietnam are doing okay, but they're very spread out. Anyway, Korea are doing okay, and they're starting to embark some units. Hopefully they do something. They haven't done much. All they've done of interest is lose one city to Japan, so don't know what their intents are. Oh look, Japan may finally make it over to America, and look at this race between the Iroquois and Shoshone for some of the last bits of land in North America. The Iroquois are still in their war with the Aztecs. The Aztecs are winning, kind of. Well, they're not losing. They've not really won anything. They're just sort of fighting over these two tiles. Mayans aren't doing too much at all. They're a bit stuck, really. Argentina have done well. They've held on. If they build up enough, they could, and took some cities from someone else and connected their empire, they'd be okay. If they took this city from Chile and then the Incan capital, they'd actually connect their empire, which would be pretty incredible. How is Africa looking? Wow. Where's this going? Okay, we just want to see where this is going right now. See who the Zulu are going after. Don't think it's the Songhai or Egypt. They're not in a war. Don't think. Maybe it's Morocco. Could this be an attack on the Moroccans? Quite likely. I'm not 100% on that. See, Mali is still keep dividing the Songhai. The Songhai really need to attack Mali. I mean, they've got the units here. Mali are fairly weak. They've just lost their war against Morocco. Oh, but now the Songhai have cut Morocco off from this city that may be under threat from the Zulu in a minute. Who knows what the Zulu are doing. See who's going to win this race here as well. Maybe they're going for the coast, because no one in America other than California or North America has a coastal city. I mean, Argentina in the Pacific. Argentina and Chile do as well in the south. But yeah, it's just California in the north, and they're doing pretty poorly. They're not going to be in the deep sea for a little while yet, as these settlers head on upwards. Wow, Ethiopia's religion is dominant now. It's all over Europe in the west. Okay, so the Zulu are doing something. Okay, the Zulu are fighting the Songhai because these units just attacked each other. So that's interesting. So maybe this could be the fall of the Songhai, which is not good news for the Zulu, but not good news for everyone else in Africa. However, as long as Egypt stays out of a war and just rebuilds up enough units, obviously it's clearly technologically ahead of the Zulu, or at least its units are. Maybe the Zulu are just choosing not to. The AI does that. It chooses to stick with its unique units. So that's probably it. How have they got 10 population on this city? Same goes for Japan, who've got 7 here. It's incredible. Like, there's one tile. I guess they haven't even got workboats here. They've got one. China doing okay-ish in Beijing. They also have this city with most of their army here. If you use China though, I mean, all around China are well-defended cities here. They can't really connect their empire. Even Mongolia have built up again in what is left of Mongolia, which is not too much. China's just alive because it has the Great Wall, keeping it from being attacked by Korea and Mongolia at the moment. Vietnam staying connected, it's about to lose its connection to its very large city in southern India, and maybe India will attack that, although it looks like the Assyrians may be about to go after Delhi, which would be a big pickup because Assyria already controlled 3 capitals, including their own. So if they could grab hold of that. Now, is there a race for Athens going on? Not yet. Obviously, the Egyptians did quite a bit of damage to Greece. Oh, that's where the Egyptian units are going. They're going up here to their new city in Finland region. The Finland region. What are you doing, Soviet Union? You picked up a city from Mongolia in a peace deal, but I think they're not strong enough to go to war with Poland or with the Huns, and that's pretty much all they bought. And now Egypt, they just see a strong sort of look in Egypt. They're not going to go to war. The Zulu are struggling here. The Songhai have defended well. Oh, Soviet Union just declared war on Greece. Okay, and we're about 5 turns away then from the World's Congress, and there we go, the Shoshone grabbing lots of land. Obviously they grab more land when they settle in the north. They grabbed this marble and some stone. Don't know where the Iroquois will head now, but again, the Shoshone didn't go coastal, which could give Japan an edge if they were to invade, because it means they can land units along the coast without being bombarded by cities, although I doubt Japan will be in a position to invade the Shoshone or the Iroquois. Maybe California, you never know. Hawaii still unsettled. There's not too much land left in this world. There's a bit in Australia, there's a bit in Asia, tiny bit in North, just here around North America. Hawaii, it's quite a big bit. This bit of land here by the Zulus also still pretty free, but that's about it in terms of free land around the world. So, the Zulu tried attacking the Songhai. It's not gone to plan. The Songhai are fairly strong, however they have a lot of units here, so they need to attack Mali really. Whichever city it is, the capital or just this one here, they just need to connect their empire and split Mali up so they don't get any stronger. Syria, Greece, they don't have any borders anymore, so not going to be too helpful. Germany is starting to attack Athens. Greece does have another settler up though. Can't believe Germany grabbed Sparta. And Germany does have another settler here in the middle of Europe, so if they slap that down somewhere, they will definitely, probably soon overtake Poland in most things. But Poland is very spread out. Warsaw, very undefended. Ooh, Australia finally joining in on the world, declaring war on Assyria. I don't think that is going to have a huge impact on the world. They've got the massive Indian Ocean between them. Mali v Greece, again not too big, but the big one there, wow. Huns versus Assyria. Wow. Was not expecting that one. I thought they were probably a bit too strong to take each other on, but look at that, the Huns, lots of musket men. Assyria, crossbowmen and trebuchets. Wow, this is bad news for Assyria. I mean, they've got the units to defend if they defend well. But also now, Soviet Union, Poland, are you going to attack the Huns? Poland could join in against Assyria. Egypt, what are they going to do? Could they join against Assyria? This is probably the largest war we've seen so far. Like, the fall of the Ottomans happened very quickly. Wow. Yeah, in about 2 videos. So we can see Civs fall really, really quickly. So, could one of these empires be the next to fall? They are probably the 2 strongest. 2 of the strongest. Siam, everyone just wants... This game's brutal, that everyone declares war to get rid of the smaller, struggling civs, and then whoever actually does it then gets a huge coalition on them. And it's just like an ongoing cycle. But Germany looks like they should have enough units to do it, but it might be quite a costly war. They have now settled here, locking Poland off completely from the rest of Europe now, which is probably a good thing, because Poland are doing well, but Germany, another settler up as well. Germany need to go for Rome, I think, or maybe even this Hunnic city, which is randomly placed. Of course, they did get it from France. Still can't believe the French AI gave that away. I still can't believe the Soviet Union didn't take this when it was in the red. They pieced out, and then Egypt got it in a peace deal. The Soviet Union probably could have grabbed it in a peace deal, and they still didn't. No more settlers going into the rest of the Caribbean. That's actually quite interesting. The Aztecs fighting the Iroquois as well in the seas. That was something I didn't think about. Which obviously we saw the Aztecs had cargo ships, or England at least had a cargo ship going to the Aztecs. Maybe there wasn't one the other way around, but that's probably stopped that sort of trade going on. England holding on. Not much land left here now. Most of the land in Europe is around Spain and Iberia. It's a little bit here. It's a little bit here between Germany and Rome, but not much more left. Quite a bit here as well. You can probably fit 1 or 2 more cities in as the map starts to really fill out now. How are Indonesia doing anything? Are they in the deep sea sailing yet? Oh, they do have caravels. Yep, they are. Okay, that's good news. Vietnam are now sending a settler into the middle of the Indian Ocean. Maybe that's for Madagascar. No one's settled there yet. And India pieced out with Assyria. Assyria didn't want to be fighting all these. India's really built up well. Morocco just joined the war against Greece. Germany should start at least sieging soon. And Vietnam just grabbed another wonder. Vietnam and Egypt both grabbing lots of wonders. Vietnam has cannons now. Is that a new thing? lots of others. I don't see many others with cannons. I know Vietnam, I think, are in the top sort of 5 tech-wise. Persia all the way up now in this region here. Okay, so Assyria and the Huns have began the fighting, I guess you could say, next to the old Persian capital. See then, as Athens looks like it's set to fall, and that'll be the end of Greece. I mean, they do have a settler. I think it's been destroyed though, because it's not been that many turns, so it should still be near. And the Iroquois just grabbed the next island in the Caribbean. Good for them. They've grabbed some sugar, and they'll get some crabs in a minute. Maybe just some resource. Well, they won't have crabs up here, will they? It's unlikely. And sugar, maybe just a resource they didn't have. So that's going to help with their happiness, because I mean they've got a very large empire now. Still probably #1 in the world in terms of strength. Obviously, in mainland, in the old world, it's probably the top 4. I can definitely say. I'd say are Zulu, Egypt, Assyria, and the Huns. And then I would probably say there's someone here who's like a sort of dark horse, such as Korea or Vietnam, are probably in 5th, but they're a bit spread out, and who knows. Just going to be difficult. Soviet Union, very undefended in the east, with some large population cities. You can see the Huns here now splitting them up from their new one in that more towards Asia. And Athens looks set to fall, which will be big in terms of Europe. Greece will fall because, okay, here we go. Cities we would like to visit. Turn 200. I'm going to go over the info at the start of next video, so it'll be a bit past turn 200. Tourism. Cities we most like to visit. London 10, Busan of Korea 8, Hanoi of Vietnam 8, and Thebes 8. So they're the 2 with the most wonders, most likely. Sukhote of Siam with 6 tourism. Rome 6 tourism. Onondaga, that's the Iroquois capital, with 6. Niamey, Mali's capital, 6. Gao, Songhai capital, with 6. And then Marrakesh, the Moroccan capital, also at 6. Soviet Union have a lot of units sort of in Polish territory. I don't know why. I mean, this would be a perfect time to attack the Huns. Well, maybe not. They have a lot of units here towards Vietnam. I think this is a sign, though, that the Huns are now more scared of Vietnam, even though there's only 2 Vietnamese cities here, than the Soviet Union, or that they're going to attack the Vietnam. Just Vietnam. Persia's still alive somehow, just in the middle here, next to the Huns and China. Maybe China should be looking to take out Persia if they needed to grow. They have just settled up here, which I think is going to force Korea now to have to do something. That's settling there from Persia. I feel Korea will have to go after this city now. So that will be interesting to see. Any settling towards any more of the islands in the Pacific? Not yet. No settlers out here. New Zealand's still yet to settle, although they can go into the deep sea, so it's kind of weird. I mean, they can't believe they haven't settled another city on this sapphire. I mean, they've got lots of population here, but Argentina 26 as well. They're doing very well down here in Buenos Aires. Here's Rio. Doesn't look like they're having many sort of carnivals just yet. It looks sort of more... What are they fishing? Just some fish? Oh, okay. Brazil are not doing too well, I don't think. I don't know. They've built up now. They've got cannons, so they're still keeping up tech-wise. There is not much land at all left. Look, they've destroyed the Amazon rainforest. It's gone. They've chopped those trees down. Delegates, I'm not going to be voting. We'll see what they do in the World's Congress. Now, Inca. What are the Inca going to do? The Inca don't look as strong anymore. I think they've fallen behind in tech, especially since they've just not got enough cities really to do anything. I think Argentina are actually now ahead of the Incans. Chile, I don't know what they're doing really at the moment. They're very spread out, which makes it difficult for them, as well as Argentina, although not as spread out. Brazil may have a chance here to, you know, if they launched a successful war maybe against the Chileans, and they could definitely still be the power in South America, but I wouldn't say any of them are out of it yet, and none of them are running away with it yet. Here, still nothing too much going on. They just want some of these tiles to grow, these borders from California or the Shoshone. Can't believe San Francisco is still here from California. Maybe the Mayans might go for this at some point. And the Sioux still here as well, which is incredible, with 2 tiles. They're about to grab a third though. Oh, and the Iroquois are going for Iceland. Good for them. So, Assyria and the Huns still fighting. Not too much going on there, as far as I can see. There's lots of caravels now out in the Indian Ocean, and the Vietnamese settler is heading over. The Zulu finally making a move on the Songhai city. I'm just waiting for this turn to finish processing, and that will be it for this video. Next video we'll straight away go over the info edicts. It's 1410 AD, and the Zulu making some real progress now into the Songhai land. But that, guys, will be it for this video. If you have enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and maybe even subscribe. It really does help. But comment all your feedback. It really means a lot to me to see comments. And other than that, I'll see you next time.